Hello, my friends. Get ready to witness the top most brutal wild animal attacks caught on camera. These real and shocking encounters reveal the raw, terrifying power of nature and how quickly danger can strike. Each moment is not only intense, but also a powerful survival lesson, showing how awareness, quick thinking, and respect for wildlife can mean the difference between life and death.
Welcome to the Discovery Era channel.
On November 27, 2025, in a rural village in Vietnam, a man accidentally hit a cow while reversing his car. He got out to check the damage but forgot to close the door. Out of curiosity, the cow walked closer and lightly bumped the door, which caused it to close. However, instead of staying calm, the man became angry, grabbed a stick, and ran toward the cow to chase it away. In reality, the cow was only acting on instinct, while the carelessness in checking behind the car and leaving the door open came from the man. Perhaps he should have stayed calm and even seen the situation as something humorous, maybe even thanking the cow for accidentally closing the door for him. A man tried to confine a massive buffalo, but the moment he stepped inside, the animal suddenly turned aggressive. Within seconds, what seemed like a safe situation became a tense and frightening encounter, revealing the dangerous power of large animals when they feel threatened. Scientifically, this is a natural survival response. When buffalo are cornered or lose their escape route, their bodies activate the fight or flight mechanism. Stress hormones rise sharply, increasing their strength and aggression. At the same time, they are highly sensitive to human tension and controlling behavior, which can be perceived as a threat, leading them to attack. Therefore, this is not abnormal behavior, but an instinctive reaction when the animal feels in danger. The incident took place at the Sepalak Orangutan Rehabilitation Center on Borneo, Malaysia. A tourist was walking along the forest boardwalk when an orangutan suddenly grabbed his arm and leg. The animal appeared very friendly, even trying to pull the man along, leaving onlookers both surprised and amused. However, conservation experts warned that this was a dangerous situation. Orangutans are extremely strong and could unintentionally cause serious injuries. Close contact also increases the risk of disease transmission and can interfere with the animal's recovery of natural instincts. Therefore, visitors are always required to keep a safe distance and avoid any physical interaction with wildlife. In Marion County, Florida, a nearly 2-meter-long alligator suddenly appeared in a residential neighborhood, causing panic among residents. Deputy Sheriff Justin Retorto quickly rushed in, subdued the animal with his bare hands, and used duct tape to secure its mouth, eliminating the danger. What is even more frightening is the reason behind it. Alligators are highly adaptable predators that can silently travel through rivers, lakes, and canal systems to enter human areas. As their natural habitats shrink, they are forced to search for food and new territory. This incident was not random, but a chilling reminder that the wild is always closer to humans than we think.
That just came out of the bush. I wish I was videoing that.
On February 16, 2026, a horrifying tragedy occurred at the Luan Buaya River in Teluk Dalam District, Aceh Province, Indonesia. The victim was Yusmitawati, a 35-year-old housewife living in Buluadek village. While wading in the river with a friend to collect clams, she was suddenly ambushed by a massive crocodile, which clamped onto her and dragged her underwater within seconds. Her desperate screams alerted nearby residents, who rushed to the scene to help. They struck the animal repeatedly with sticks, and even fired shots directly at its head. Under the intense pressure, the crocodile was finally forced to release her. However, she succumbed to her severe injuries at the scene. After official procedures were completed, her body was returned to the family for funeral rites according to local traditions. The tragedy at Luan Buaya is a powerful warning about the extreme danger crocodiles pose when people live close to their natural habitat. This video is presented to clearly illustrate the risks that can occur if we become careless. To prevent accidents, residents should strictly avoid swimming or wading in areas with warning signs, especially at dawn and dusk, when crocodiles are most active, not throwing food, not cleaning fish near the riverbank, always moving in groups, and keeping a safe distance from the water's edge are essential survival rules. In the unfortunate event of an encounter, the most important thing is to stay calm and slowly back away. If attacked, try to defend yourself by targeting the crocodile's weak points, such as the eyes and nose. Above all, strictly following local danger warnings is the most effective way to protect both yourself and the community.
In the mangrove forests of Sundarbans, on the border between India and Bangladesh, encounters between humans and tigers are always a constant threat. Amid the muddy waters and dense mangroves, a tiger suddenly swims toward a small fishing boat. With no escape, the men immediately use poles and paddles to strike the water, creating loud noise to scare the predator away. This is a vital survival skill because if the tiger manages to climb onto the boat, everything could be over in seconds. In Sundarbans, every trip into the water is a battle between humans and the wild. At Panat Tiger Reserve, a breathtaking moment was captured. A leopard was moving on the ground when a young tiger suddenly spotted it. Realizing the danger, the leopard immediately fled. The intense chase raced through the forest until the leopard reached a large tree and quickly climbed up to escape. The aggressive tiger did not stop. It followed and began climbing to assert its dominance. But after only a few meters, its heavy body made it lose balance. Meanwhile, the leopard, with its lighter and more agile body and sharply curved claws like hooks, held firmly to the tree. Climbing is a vital survival skill for leopards, allowing them to avoid threats and protect their prey, which is why evolution has made them far superior to tigers in this ability. In Betty's Bay, near Cape Town, South Africa, a troop of about 7 baboons suddenly broke in through a second-floor window, rushed into the kitchen, and grabbed the family's freshly cooked chicken wings. When the homeowner discovered them and shouted, the baboons panicked and leapt onto the roof to escape.
Just hanging out. Hey, Ted!
That's an example of them.
Whoa, that's a big baby.
He's the one who came in for our bread.
Yeah.
He's the leader of the pack.
That oakie is large. We gotta find a ladder and go inside. Okay. I still see one of the big ones down here. I'm not afraid. And he's coming down. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out the door. I'm gonna step out for a second. You just take care.
When your girlfriend's around, even the easiest stuff feels like a big flex. Imagine walking in the jungle when a giant chimpanzee blocks your way, demanding a toll.
At Everglades Outpost in Homestead, Florida, in July 2021, a chilling moment unfolded when staff handler Jason McDonald attempted to feed a massive alligator named Elvis right at the water's edge. Instead of snapping at the chicken, the predator suddenly pivoted and launched straight at him with terrifying speed. Jason stumbled backward in panic, but the slick, muddy ground caused him to fall flat on his back. In a split second, Elvis burst out of the water, its enormous jaws wide open, only inches from Jason's legs. So close it felt like death itself was within reach. At that critical instant, professional alligator handler Chris Gillette reacted with lightning-fast reflexes, rushing in with a stick and his bare hands to divert the beast's charge. His decisive intervention stopped the attack just long enough for Jason to scramble to his feet and escape by the narrowest margin. Elvis is a true giant, measuring over 3.6 meters, 12 feet, in length and weighing up to 272 kilograms, 600 pounds. A living embodiment of the raw, primal power of an ancient predator. In early 2024, at a private home in Brazil, a wolf dog suddenly attacked a pitbull in the yard. Using its superior size and strength, the wolf dog quickly overpowered and pinned the pitbull within seconds. After establishing dominance, it unexpectedly released its grip and walked away, leaving the pitbull shaken. The incident highlights the powerful wild instincts and physical strength of wolf-dog hybrids, serving as a warning about the risks of keeping them alongside other domestic breeds in a household environment.
In just a moment of distraction, the grasshopper falls into the sights of Onychophora, living fossil, also known as the velvet worm, that has existed for over 500 million years. It is an evolutionary link between worms and insects, with smooth, water-resistant skin and hydrostatic legs that allow it to move almost without a sound. When it detects prey, the velvet worm becomes completely motionless, like a shadow. Then, without warning, it fires a stream of protein glue that instantly hardens, trapping the victim in seconds. There is no chance of escape. After that, it pierces a small hole, injects enzymes to liquefy the internal organs, and slowly sucks everything out. Even more terrifying, this species can hunt in groups with a clear hierarchy, making them ancient, cold, and highly efficient predators.
The restaurant's working day was about to end when suddenly, some guests dropped by for dinner. Guess who it was? The restaurant's working day was about to end, and the staff were cleaning up when the glass door suddenly trembled. Everyone thought it was just the wind until a massive dark figure appeared under the yellow lights. A mother bear stepped inside, followed silently by her 2 cubs.
Hi there. We're gonna be famous. It's okay, I didn't mean to scare you.
A man was resting at the end of the day when a bear unexpectedly approached him. Both were surprised by this encounter.
Please don't drink my coffee.
The incident occurred in the village of Dixon, in Krasnoyarsk Krai, Russia, in November 2021, when a polar bear wandered into the residential area at night, likely due to hunger or curiosity. Local guard dogs barked aggressively to drive it away, helping protect the residents. The polar bear is an extremely powerful predator, weighing around 400 to 700 kilograms, with large males sometimes exceeding 1 ton. They rarely attack humans, but the risk increases when they are hungry or become accustomed to searching for food near human settlements, especially as climate change reduces their natural hunting grounds.
I'll heat up the barbecue. Holy George, Jimmy's actually in there. No, I swear my life. George, I'm not joking. George, don't stay inside, I'm not joking. George, I'm dead serious. George in the bar.
Ya cálmate, pinche cerda. Look at this one. Ay, no, mira el vidrio. Mira. Is your face okay, Mariana? Yeah.
Ya quédate bien, mija, Marianita.
Dude. Look at oh, I'm in the trap.
Dear God. You freaking cat.
You've probably seen bats flying many times. But if one day you witness them doing something this strange, remember, it's nothing but fake. A pride of 8 lionesses strolled through the streets of India in a rare wild animal encounter, prompting local residents to lock themselves indoors to avoid being seen by the predators. This phenomenon reflects the strong recovery of the Asiatic lion population, leading to increased competition for territory and food, and pushing them closer to human settlements. At night, when lions are most active, the risk rises, as humans can become potential targets if the animals are hungry or provoked. In Gujarat, India, there have been several cases of Asiatic lion attacks on people living near Gir National Park, resulting in the deaths of some farmers and herders, especially while working or sleeping in the fields at night. To reduce danger, authorities implement 24/7 monitoring systems, rapid response teams, volunteer networks, and compensation policies. This situation highlights a growing reality. As conservation succeeds, humans must increasingly coexist with powerful apex predators, while the boundary between wilderness and urban life becomes more fragile.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Your support is the motivation for us to keep creating better and more exciting videos in the future. See you in the next videos.